Hi Aquarius, this is your first month reading from April the 1st to the 15th. I hope everyone is having a good month so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comments. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising. You could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general reads, so take what applies and leave the rest. I'm just going to pull some cards for you here. Aquarius, please. Okay. So it seems like we have the Eight of Wands kind of in our main energy here, but in the reverse. The Eight of Wands in reverse means it could be feeling like stuck energy or things that aren't kind of moving forward here as well. Things aren't kind of moving as fast as you would like it or with speed. This could be your own energy as well, but it's almost feeling like you're just kind of not in the readiness or ready to kind of move fast or get things kind of going. As messages could be delayed, things might not be working out for you. It could feel like nothing's kind of happening, and I feel like there's this energy in this 2 weeks which is not kind of true for you here, but it just feels that way. You feel like maybe there's some kind of thing here, Aquarius, that you're really hoping for or banking on, or wanting to kind of bank on here, but we have the Knight of Cups coming out right after, which means there's this kind of emotional offering here for you. So even if you feel like things aren't happening, there's this person here who truly cares about you. This could be someone maybe offering you a new relationship, or this could be a friend just kind of sitting there and listening to you, or you know, showing you that they care for you, kind of being there with support, whatever that kind of means to you, or kind of your current situation. But things in life aren't always kind of going to go our way here. You know, everything can't work out the way we want to or what we hope for. That's just kind of the reality of life here. But it just kind of seems like whatever it was here that we were really hoping for that we kind of didn't get, I don't want you to think that that's what the kind of, sorry, just trying to feel what I'm feeling right now. But the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is kind of things not maybe going our way, or things not kind of going in the right direction here, or you're just kind of like one after another, kind of things aren't kind of working out for you. So we're kind of losing hope for that with this Page of Wands reverse. We're kind of feeling like not enthusiastic about life because kind of things just kind of keep happening for us, or things are not going our way here. But there has to be this kind of energy, Aquarius, where you're just kind of like, okay, on to the next. You're kind of like, okay, that door closed, but doesn't mean another one will not open for me here. And I think that's what this Knight of Cups here is doing, is someone to come and kind of and support you through this, because it kind of does feel like these weeks are going to test you in a way, or kind of be challenging in a way. I'm not going to lie what I'm reading here, but with the King of Swords kind of energy, I really think this is you kind of popping out. The King of Swords sees clearly and uses logic on where they kind of are going. They can see the vision moving forward, and anything that's not aligned to that vision gets cut away here. And that's what I really feel like you need to kind of be, Aquarius. You need to see the long game in this. You need to see kind of the overall plan here. You need to be like, all right, it doesn't matter because I'm the king here. So even if things don't go my way, I'll find a different solution. I'll find a different route. It's using our logic here to kind of be like, okay, well, that doesn't mean that just because this one thing didn't work out, that something else is not going to work out for me, because I see the long game. I understand deep in my soul where I am going, and I go that way forward, okay? Here, and that's kind of the energy that you need to bring into this week, is bringing in that energy of the King of Swords, of understanding that you are a king. It doesn't matter male or female, but it's just kind of understanding your own power here. And the people around you that care for you are going to be here to kind of support you through this here. But like it just seems, again, yeah, it's just kind of feeling like there's kind of this outsource of kind of fear kind of popping in for us. I'd like to say I have the Hangman in reverse, which is kind of like an action card, which is kind of like moving out of a space of kind of reflecting on things and kind of moving into action. So some of you here might be moving towards a new direction, or being like, okay, I need to change the situation because something else is not really working for me anymore here. But we also have the Nine of Cups popping out. Nine of Cups in the reverse kind of talks about maybe overindulging in things a little bit here. So overindulging in whether that's spending, whether that's drinking. The Devil card is energy here as well, so it might be overindulging in toxic situations or people. It's just not feeling like emotionally stable, or feeling like emotionally kind of content at where we are in kind of life and things like that. And some of it might have to do with this Devil energy. Some of it might have to do with fear. Some of it might have to do with ideas about materialism. Some of it might have to do with toxic substances. So I think this week is a good week to kind of take a look at that, and take a look here on maybe when we are in this energy and things aren't going our way, how we're almost putting this Devil energy onto ourselves as well. You know, like how are we making the situation worse instead of better? Because what are we overindulging in? What are we maybe doing too much of? Maybe we're over partying, maybe we're exhausting ourselves here. Again, life will just happen to you whether you're doing good things or not. There's no such thing as like a moral compass. If you do good things, like I do believe in karma, I should say that here, but it's not like, you know, things will go right for you if you kind of cleaned up your kind of whatever here is keeping you stuck down, you know, whether that's maybe that's addiction, or whatever that is for you that's keeping you kind of in place or stuck here, or if it's fear, that things will work out for you. But I think there is just kind of this mentality of those blows hit harder when we're kind of almost in a state of not feeling our best, or our energy is kind of not feeling the best here. The High Priestess is in reverse, which means our intuition. Here we might have a blocked intuition, so we're not listening to our gut on things. We're not listening to maybe this is something here that we have to change up or switch, or we need to kind of take action on, but we're not kind of really listening to it, to be honest. We're not being like, okay, my gut is telling me this. We're kind of not listening to it at all. We're kind of seeing more of what's happening around us, or we're kind of not connecting to ourselves. It's feeling like almost in a way Aquarius. For Aquarius, please. With the Judgment card, we have the Hermit in reverse, and we have the Chariot. The energy that I'm feeling right now is feeling like this energy of wanting to retreat, or wanting to kind of hide away here. You know, hide away, and whatever that is for you, whether that's, you know, in our vices here, right? The Judgment card coming out is, I feel like this is going to be like a pivotal time of switching perspective for us, of really connecting with community and connecting with those kind of around us here to kind of move us forward. And I think for some of you, this might be a pivotal stop in looking at some of your life kind of choices here, kind of this Devil energy, the things that are keeping us down. Like I said before, whether that be vices, whether that be fear. You know, it seems like a lot of you are going to kind of hit a turning point here where you're like, okay, something's not feeling right, something's not adding up. Here, I'm not feeling really enthusiastic about things anymore. I'm not really feeling a sense of adventure. I'm kind of feeling more kind of dread and things like that. So I think you're going to have a judgment time of reevaluating what you're currently doing in these situations when life gets tough, or when things kind of don't go your way here. Because I think there's this energy of more wanting to isolate yourself, or draw yourself farther away. But I think that's almost like the wrong call here. I think it's it's feeling like almost like too much solitude is kind of affecting this for us, almost like being so alone, not maybe being open to ourselves here, or to our intuition, or the people around us, is not allowing us to kind of move forward here. It's interesting. This message is kind of just like, call in kind of support when you need to, you know, call in those around you, is what I'm kind of feeling with this energy, because life is tough sometimes. Life is really, really tough. And it just seems like you're kind of needing that hug, you know, and it's almost feeling like you're kind of like needing that hug this week, or you're needing that kind of care for the people around you. But I think whatever this challenge is, whatever you're maybe going through right now, you're going to kind of move forward from it, because the Chariot card is coming out here. You know, it's kind of like we're moving away from it. It's like, all right, we're going to keep it moving, keep it going. Things will kind of start to move fast here, because it seems like you're going to be moving into a different direction. For Aquarius, please. There might have been someone in the past, could have been a female or older female, Queen of Swords reversed, someone that was maybe a little bit cold or not really nurturing. This person might have been more of a logical person. Here, Aries, Libra, Gemini, could be Aquarius as well, but I'm just getting that this is someone else in the energy. They were just kind of cold, and they saw things more with logic, and I think you do appreciate that. But there's sometimes where we just kind of need to feel emotionally taken care of as well, or feel like you know, we are taken care for in that way. And I think some of this might have to stem from what this kind of devil energy is here as well, or what we're maybe overindulging in, has something to do with this kind of relationship. Because it seems like what this person's maybe words were to us kind of had us in a bit of a chokehold here, had us in kind of, again, Six of Cups popping up, like past energy here. Whoever this kind of person was, whatever their words said to you, kind of really kept you stuck, or really kind of was keeping you kind of in place here. And I think we're kind of releasing that, or seeing that maybe how this cold energy, or this person was kind of talking to us, how it has kind of affected us in the current moment. You know, how it has made us feel like we are stuck when we are not. You know, because we are on this kind of mission forward, and yeah, doors will close in our face, but if we see that mission, if we see, you know, where we are going and trust that, then we're going to kind of move forward here, and not get stuck in this kind of trap of using vices, or get stuck in this trap of, you know, immediately kind of giving up when things don't go the way we want it to go. Please. I have the Four of Pentacles here, Page of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and the Six of Swords. It seems like there might be this new emotional offer for you here, or this new kind of, again, this Page of Cups can be an emotional offer in any kind of way. For some of you, this could be a new date, or this could be someone coming in with advice for you kind of as well. But it seems like whatever it is, we're holding on to something too tightly. I'm just feeling, I don't know, I'm trying to feel what I'm feeling. I'm gonna pull some oracle cards to just see. So I'm just trying to get this kind of reading. Should I pull some oracle cards? Because we're holding on, but to something here. Yeah, like we're holding our holding on to our ideas of what things should look like for ourselves. You know, again, it's like this idea of what should be happening, where we should be in life, what should be going well for us, you know, what the perfect situation almost like for this thing is here. We're just holding on to those ideas too tightly, you know, of how things should be or how things will go, and we're kind of really living in the present moment, not really understanding that there's so much here that's trying to be given to you, especially emotionally, and to take care of you emotionally, but you're almost kind of just looking at the kind of material of things. You're almost looking at the monetary value as the only way of happiness, or the only way as joy. But there is just all these kind of emotional offerings, and so all these emotional gifts for you here. Because maybe this person said and like told you, you know, was just like the only way to be happy is through money or material value. Or maybe that's something that you kind of get stuck in here as well, Aquarius. But again, seems like you're going to be moving away from that. You're going to be moving away from this kind of energy of just being obsessive with money. Maybe this is also a job that you're in right now, where you're associating yourself in with this person that's just kind of obsessed with material value, is kind of greedy with money-wise. So whatever this is, you're kind of moving away from that and getting away from that, and realizing that there's so much more kind of to life than that. To life than just monetary gain, right? Money helps, I'm not gonna lie, money does help, but again, it feels like this is kind of a bigger pivot for you here. All right, I'm gonna read some oracle cards. So you got Breath of the Cosmos, My Will, Thy Will, micromanaging the universe. When we rely only on our own will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence, relying on instead of our personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time focusing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can too. You're being called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust the breath of life, to surrender to the great will that God has for you, and to move from my will to thy will. When you surrender to the greater will of life, you begin dancing with the rest of life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way, little by little, you'll find yourself living your most fulfilling, authentic life. When you surrender your personal will, when you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be, and surrender to the greater will, you will find yourself being led and you begin breathing the breath of life. Right, and this is what we're kind of talking about, where things should go the way you want it to, and if a door closes on you, then that's it. It's done here. We're holding on to ideas a little bit too strongly, not really flowing with the rest of life here. And when things don't kind of go our way, we turn to other things, or we turn to fear, or we turn to spending money, or we turn to drugs or alcohol, or whatever it is. Kind of our vices are here when we are not feeling emotionally ourselves, when we are not feeling, stable here because of this rejection or things that weren't kind of going our way here. And I feel like, again, like I was saying before, some of this is kind of stuff we've kind of learned before in the past, and things that have kind of steered the ship in the last little while. But I feel like this kind of new emotional life is kind of coming in for you here. And I'll read this kind of next card as well, because it's Archangel Ariel. It's their second chakra, so let me read it here for you. Intimacy, creativity. The second chakra vibrates with the energy of the beautiful angel Ariel. She sends bright orange energy, promoting inspired creativity and greater comfort with intimacy. When this card appears upright, you're urging you to get creative. Let yourself reach into unexplored areas of self-expressions, new projects that might be more creative approach. This is also a time for the energies of closeness with others. This is what we're talking about. That energy, right? And nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself out to emotional intimacy that's coming your way. There's a lot of it, like I was saying before, Page of Cups and Knight of Cups. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and camaraderie, I can't even say that word, from resonant souls around you. You got support, you got care here, so just trust in that, Just because something doesn't go your way doesn't mean everything is bad in the world, right? All right, Aquarius, that was your first of the month reading. I hope it helped.